Mark II here, everyone, with my new Smash Brothers vid. This time I'm going to talk about stuff I'd like to see in Super Smash Bros. 4. Now I know there might not even be a Smash 4, but a little what-if stories never killed anyone outside of comics, right? This could take a while, as this discussion will be quite long and will be split into episodes, possibly with multiple parts. Episode 1 will be discussing changes I'd like to see and new modes. Episode 2 will be the inevitable character discussion. And Episode 3 will be buffs and nerfs I'd like to see to the current cast. So enough yakking, grab your discussion caps, and let's start Part 1. First and foremost, I'd like to see a new control style. While it was cool to have 4 different styles of play with Brawl, at the end of the day everyone mostly just used the GameCube controller. To remedy this, I suggest a brand new control style, so this would work best if it was released on the next system after the Wii. After all, we can't use cube controllers forever, right? The next thing I'd like to see is the ability to L-cancel specials. This depends on whether or not L-canceling comes back, of course, though I don't care either way, since all it did really was make fast followers better than they should have been. Except Roy. Anyway, I would like this because it would greatly enhance strategies for most of the characters. Because, could you imagine what it would be like if you could L-cancel Ganon's Wizard's Foot or Pikachu's Quick Attack? It could lead to great strategic possibilities. Yoshi and Bowser especially could benefit from something like that. Namely Bowser. Sorry about that. The next new idea spawned from my head is something called jump saving, or save jumps. The process works as such. When recovering, the average player uses their second jump and then a recovery, before either landing back on the stage or going helpless and falling to your death. My idea is as such. If the player uses their recovery and enters helpless state, but didn't use their second jump, they can double jump out of helpless state. Now obviously, to keep it from being broken and have someone use their up B twice, the saving jump should have different properties from a normal jump. So I think its properties should be a cross between a double jump and the old air dodge from Melee. So if the saving jump fails, you enter helpless state and, well, that's all she wrote. Ness and Lucas especially could benefit most from this. I mean, PK Thunder fakeouts here, people. This could change their entire playstyles and get more people playing as them. About time, too. The catch is that the character has to enter helpless state to work. So Kirby and Dedede would get no benefits since their up Bs don't enter them in helpless state, they just fall straight the crap down. Sorry about that. Next up, more hit stun. Because, as we've seen, little hit stun severely crippled characters in Brawl, namely Jigglypuff and Captain Falcon, especially Jigglypuff. I suggest a medium. Not as much as Melee, but not as little as Brawl. That's all I have to say about that for now, although if you guys have anything else to mention, whatever. Lastly, for Part 1, I would like to see stickers in Versus mode. I'm going to say this right here and right now. If stickers were usable in Versus mode, this would have been the resolution to the greatest and most controversial debate in all of Smash Brothers. Whether or not items can be used in competitive play. In Brawl, the first steps to a resolution was reached with the ability to finally turn off crates, which crippled item play in 64 and Melee, and as such people made the first ever official competitive item rule set. Even so, people still debated the nature of items, how they randomly appear. Also, Sephiroth Ken losing an Evo fight, his last one, in a match with items on hurt the pro item side as well. Though in my opinion, the guy pulled an Andre the Giant and purposely lost just so that he could move on with his life. But anyway, with stickers, you can equip them beforehand, so essentially it means that you're going in full aware of what items you have. But can equipable items work? Well, let's look at a fellow competitive Nintendo community, the Pokemon community. There they allow equipable items, though I think one is banned, I'm not sure. And so far, that community has turned out quite okay, so I see no reason why the same can't be done for Smash. Let's just hope number 4 can end this squabble for good. Part 2 of this ep should be out in about a few minutes or so. So this is FM2 signing out for now, and I'll have more in a few minutes. So that's enough for now. See you.